Have you ever watched a person do or say something that left you stunned? A magician doing a trick that left you asking, how did she do that? A friend or relative trying to show off who ends up injuring themselves, prompting you to ask, what caused him to do that? Someone offering you a kindness completely out of the blue that left you asking, why did they do that? For me? I distinctly remember once my mother asking me, why did you do that? I just tried to copy a bunch of older boys who were jumping across a ditch and I ended up caked in mud. I'm reading a book at the moment that's got me really excited. It's just a little book. It's about how all Christians can share their faiths in what it says is surprisingly simple ways. The book's called Surprise the World and I thoroughly recommend it. One of the things that it says is that we're not all called to be evangelists. Instead, we are called to, as it says, pray like crazy and conduct ourselves in word and deed in such a way as to provoke unbelievers to question our beliefs. And I think this is what Paul is writing about in the next part of Colossians 4. He says, be wise in the way you act towards outsiders. Make the most of every opportunity. Let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt so that you may know how to answer everyone. We're to lead lives that cause people to question. Why did they do that? Making the most of every opportunity is not about saying, can I tell you about Jesus? To everyone you meet. It's about living a questionable life. Living in such a way that people say, why is she like that? Why are you being so generous, so kind, so forgiving? How are you so gracious? Making the most of every opportunity is about gracefully and honestly then responding to those questions. Some of us are gifted to be evangelists, to go out and proclaim the good news. But all of us are called to live questionable lives. And at every opportunity to show people the love of Christ. And then when they ask us, why did you do that? Why do you live like that? Why do you behave in such a way? To answer openly and honestly.